So right here, we're going to start off with our MLS. I'm going to go ahead and go to search at the very top, hit residential. For today, I'm going to use Spring Run Boulevard. So I'm going to just type in Spring Run here, and I'm going to make sure to select all the pending, closed, and terminated and expired. I'm going to see 17 results at the bottom. Hit results. Check mark all of these and hit quick CMA. From here, we get this nice little report. My favorite thing about it is the price per square foot section. It's very helpful in determining a price for a client or for your own property. It's one of my favorite things about it. So we can see a lot of helpful information, very brief, short list, but we can go ahead and find more information. I'm going to show you how. So the next service we're going to use is the relist tax database. And once again, we're going to type in Spring Run or Spring Run Boulevard. Let's see what the results are. So as you can see, we have 444 results. We don't want that many. These include off markets and those that haven't been sold in quite a long time. So I'm just going to scroll over here to sale date, knowing that on our previous report, it was roughly only 4 or so months that we had our date range set. I want to go ahead here and hit the down arrow on sale date. And then I want to go to, let's do November. Oh, that's 2019, my bad. Let's do November up here. So I'm going to highlight this just so I know where my place is. Hit this top check mark just so I can uncheck everything. And I'm going to go through, and once again, I see 17 results once I check all of these. So now I have them all highlighted and selected. I'm going to go ahead and hit export, customize export, because I want to customize what I want to show on the report. Then I'm going to take some time and select what I want from these categories. So give me a second to do that here. So now that I have everything I want to show on the report, I'm going to hit export. And then I'm going to get a download Excel file. It may look a little different on my computer, but if you're using a PC, it's going to show up as an Excel spreadsheet. So I can pull up this report, and now you see we have a little different outlook on everything. We have a much different report that shows us the last sale price of the property, and it uses a price range of what it thinks the property should be worth. Use your best judgment whenever you use these for any CMA tool. That's just there to help guide you. But now you can see we have much more information and much more data, and I could always go back and do the same process, and I can pick and choose what data I want to show. So last but not least is Remind Pro, which is the service we just added at the end of 2020. So I'm going to go ahead, open my Remind. This is going to be the main home screen that you guys are on. So I cheated a little bit, and I already drew my areas that I wanted to use for a little market report or comparative analysis. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and delete all my filters that I worked hard on. So this tool is awesome because it shows you off-market listings, just like relist tax. But I prefer it because there's much more you can do with it. But in all honesty, you have to spend a little bit more time to get the data you want. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. I'm going to open the status, select everything in our area. So you can see a ton of things popped up. List date, I'm going to give it the same amount of time as the other one. So let's do November 1st till today, April 30th. Listing type, I just want residential sale. I don't really want to see rent or leases. So as you can see, just from where I'm hovering, this is not Spring Run, this is anywhere I'm hovering. You can see the more I scroll out or scroll in, I'm getting much more results when I scroll out. So I'm going to show you how to get just what we want. It takes a little bit of time, so bear with me. You're going to select this polygon tool, and I'm going to draw a few polygons just around Spring Run Boulevard. Have to be careful not to add any other roads here. And as you can see, lakes as well show up because they all have their own PID. So I have one section. I think there's two more in this area because I cheated earlier, like I said. So I'm going to draw another polygon using the exact same tool. It's another section, and I think this is the last one. So these two properties are on that street, so I'm going to start here. I just want everything on Spring Run Boulevard. And then I lied, there's one more section I need, and it's all of these in these two buildings. I'm assuming these are condo buildings here. So again, polygon tool. Making sure I'm not getting the house on Clear Spring Court. So great, let me double check to make sure that's everything on Spring Run. I believe that is. So I'm going to zoom out. I can see I still have 447 results. That's because it's still including the off-market listings, which is excellent in normal circumstances. If we had a very normal market, we could compare estimates from off-market listings or for sale by owners, but I kind of just want the sales that happened on the MLS within the last 4 months or so. So I'm going to hit status, take off-market listings. I'm going to see 18 results, so one more than Realist and MLS. Let me filter all of these. I'm going to hit select all. I'm going to filter all of these to make sure these are all on Spring Run, just by scrolling through here and looking at the roads. Great. So all 18 are good. I'm going to go ahead and put this all into a cart by hitting this button. Let's do Spring Run Test 2 because I'm not original. So it's going to show that I put it in the cart. Let's go to our carts on the left-hand side. Spring Run Cart Test 2. Oh, I did an oopsie. Hold on. Select all. Cart. My bad. That is definitely not how we do it. So it's going to show 17 because I already put one over in that cart. But showing you how to do it the wrong way will also help you do it the right way. Let's just make sure. One more time, just in case. So you guys won't make that mistake. So I'm going to go to my cart. I'm going to see 18 properties in total. I'm going to hit select all, and then I'm going to hit export. Again, I cheated a little bit, but you can customize your report just like Realist by coming here, naming your file. Run test 2. I'm going to select some columns, so give me a second. I'm going to pick what I think is important to me. This is going to be different for everyone, and you can do this multiple times, so feel free to pick out different information as you see fit. And you can see there's a ton of information you can pick. That's why it's taking me a little bit longer. So I think that's everything I want in this report. Again, you can pick whatever you want to choose for this. So it's going to say success. It does take a minute or two. I'm guessing there's some calculations that have to be done in the background to make the Excel spreadsheet. But it will say it at the bottom here. We're just going to relax for a few seconds and wait for that to come up. All right, there we go. Hit download. Just like on Realist, it's going to come up as an Excel spreadsheet. For me, it's going to show up as a whatever the Mac equivalent is for this. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out, and you can see we have another report with a ton of additional details that I thought were important for comparison. You see a lot of these are condos here. So estimated value, this again is Remind's estimated or opinion on what the value of the property is. Here was the actual sales price that is displayed. So again, use these estimated values as a tool, not as a fact. Well, anyways, I hope you appreciate these 3 ways and utilize some of our tools just a little bit better. In the future, I will be doing some more of these. So if you have anything that you want to know about any of our services, feel free to give any one of us a call or an email, and we will work on producing it for next week's Did You Know?